Style is something I've never really thought about style much. In terms of my own artwork, I've always had the mindset of I don't have to find my style, I just have to keep developing it and just improving my understanding of art. Oh, the only time style is really mentioned is when other people look at mine and be like, oh, I really like your style, I really like this or that. But I've never really had that in mind. I've never really tried to convey a certain style with my art. It's something that happens naturally when you're doing what you enjoy in your own way, you know. If am I Does that make any sense for anyone who's watching? If you're creating art that you enjoy anyway, then that's all that matters really. Style will come with time. Style develops. Style changes. You don't have the same style. There's never going to be like a day where you wake up and you're like, "Oh shit, I found my style," and then that's the rest of your career done. You're a well-known established artist who has his own style. It's never gonna be like that. You're always gonna just change, and even artists that are on like top of their game, like Carl Klapinski, I don't know how to say his name. Sorry if I said it wrong. Who else? All these like Sam Darzar, they all say the same thing. Like style develops all the time. Style is just like it's just you. It's like us. We change and we develop over time as people. So does our style. And you can honestly have like a bunch of different styles. You don't have to stick to a manga artist doesn't always draw manga. He might do some like still life paintings, and I'll be honest, I don't know if manga artists honestly enjoy drawing because I've heard some of the stories about their work conditions in Japan. So in general, like most artists have many different styles. Like comic artists practice from life all the time. You know, if you might do realistic portraits sometimes, and then sometimes you do like basic cartoon art. Your stuff can change all the time, and that's okay. Like that's how it should be anyway. You don't have to find your style. It's not something that's really ever gonna happen the way you think. Once you accept that, then you just realize that drawing, you just do it because you enjoy it, and that's really all that matters when it comes down to. Because art itself, like getting a career in art, it's difficult. It's hard. It's so hard. Like I'm sitting here saying this. Like I've been taking it really seriously for like 3 years of my life, and I spend basically every day trying to just keep drawing, keep improving. But the thing is, I don't do it because I want a career in art. I want to find my style. I want to be this, that. I do this because I enjoy it. You know, and this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. Like it's not doesn't really come down to career or making money and that kind of stuff. Like drawing is just what I want to do forever. That's my purpose, and that's what I've figured is my purpose in life. And maybe my purpose might change the same way my style would. Who knows? Art is something I've been consistently doing almost every day for the past 3 years, and I have not had a day where I'm sick of it. So whether I find my style or not, I don't care because I love drawing. If you truly love art, if you truly love drawing, if you truly love anything, then that's all you really care about, the enjoyment of doing it. Style is just something that comes with time and is just like your voice in art, I guess, or just the way you create a line, you know. The way you stroke the pen is different. Everyone has a different way of stroking a pen, so it's I don't know, I'm not really making sense there, but don't worry about style too much, honestly. It's not, I feel like a lot of people put too much emphasis on style and finding their style and wanting to have a similar style to someone else. Like, just draw. If you enjoy doing it, just draw. Practice from life. Do some studies from time to time. Draw whatever you feel like drawing, and then don't neglect the important stuff as well, like the fundamentals and the basics. And just keep it going, really. Just keep it going. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Like, you just have to really you have to enjoy doing this first and foremost. And your style will come naturally. If you enjoy this, your style will come naturally. It's your art journey, you know. I can give you my advice on art in general. It doesn't really matter what I say because you kind of have to really decide where you want to go with it. Like, there's so many ways to make a career as an artist. You kind of have to just find your own avenue. I don't even know my own avenue right now. Like I do studies, I do a lot of drawings every day. I practice loads of different things. I keep trying to improve my visual library by doing practices on my sketchbook, on my iPad. If you want me to tell you where I really want to go with this, I don't know, but what I could tell you is I love doing this and I want to do this for the rest of my life. The only goal I really have right now is my comic book that I'm working on. I haven't really been working on it for about a week or two. It's been a while. What you want to do with your art career is kind of your choice. Like, what do you want to become, like a children's book illustrator? Do you want to just do character design? What do you really want to get out of being an artist? Because this is not the most ideal career path. This is a very passionate career path, and you really just have to sit down and really think about where this is going. And for me, like, I'm right now, I'm trying to just focus on getting better as an artist. That's what's the most important thing for me. I just want to be a better artist version of myself. I just want to keep improving in every aspect I can as an artist because I want to be a really good artist one day in the future. And yeah, like style, all this stuff, really, the more you think about it, the less it really shows through in your work, that this kind of stuff should really just come from within, and how you choose to express that or find it. There's no YouTube video, there's no science to style, there's no class on it. That's something you have to really look within yourself to really find it and express it as on your work. You have to find what makes you click. To do that is you have to do some soul searching, You have to find what really is your purpose, or I can't think of the word. I can't think of what I'm trying. I'm not I'm struggling to convey what I mean. It's really has to come from within. And to do that takes a lot. It's a very difficult thing to do. It's very hard, but once you do it, things start to fall in place for you. Just don't overthink this kind of stuff. Don't overthink your art. Really, and if you're in those kind of like moments where you're really just like struggling with my style, where is this going, all this stuff, you maybe just take a break and I don't know, man. I guess try to have other things you enjoy doing. Like I enjoy boxing right now. I every time art gets a bit too stressful for me, I'll go to the gym and just start punching a bag, and about an hour later, my mind's back to normal. I come back home and I start drawing like nothing, like I never had the doubts in the first place. So yeah, I mean, art is my life, but I do want to do other things in my life as well. So yeah, and you need that like physical activity in your life, just some sort of exercise, and because it really helps with your mental health. And us artists are usually not the best with our mental health. So you got to do what you can to treat yourself well mentally, and that's what's most important. If you treat yourself well mentally, things will go well for you. Anyway, I guess thanks for watching this video because it was something I really wanted to talk about. And with my YouTube videos, I want to just sort of focus on making videos that I want to do because then it feels more authentic when I'm talking about it. I thought about the idea of like what your style really is in terms of art, and but I've never sat there and thought of what my style is and what I want my style to be, or that I need to find my style. I never thought of focused on that. I think I've always thought that was the wrong thing to focus on. And all my tutors, all my mentors, like especially from uni, would always tell me that's not something you should be focusing on too much. So I sort of live by that. I hope this video has actually been insightful. It was fun to sort of talk about my idea of what a style, like an art style is, and how you should treat it in your like art journey or career or whatever. It's a very hard, like a lot of artists do struggle, like especially I feel like a lot of the new artists, beginner artists struggle with their identity as an artist when they shouldn't, because it's not as important as you think it is. That might have came across wrong, but I just wanted to say like style is important, but you shouldn't stress too much about it. It will change and develop with time, and you should really just try and enjoy the process and don't be thinking about your style so much, because you would, as long as you know yourself as an artist, that will happen naturally. So I just wanted to get that out of the way. Like, it's not something that's worth stressing about. And yeah, like, tell yourself, do you enjoy art? If you really enjoy art to a level where you just need it in your life, where you don't know what else you'd be doing without it, then don't worry about style. Don't worry about that stuff. Draw. just draw and draw what you enjoy drawing. Your style will come with time. Your voice as an artist will come as long as you're confident enough to look within yourself and find what makes you happy, what makes you happy to draw, you know. And like most of you, I'm still trying to figure all this out. This is just my interpretation. Because I understand myself and what makes me tick as an artist and where my inspirations lie, I don't really worry too much about style because I understand that this it's going to take time for it to like fully develop. And I also understand that it's going to change and adapt over time. The thing with style, just the idea of style, and I've watched a rap battle with Pat Stay, who is an amazing battle rapper who actually died quite recently. And one of the best bars I've ever heard, which has always stuck with me to this day, is you may know all the basic fundamentals, but there's not a class on what style is. And that's true. There's no class. You would never ever, no one will ever be able to tell you what your style is and what it should be. That's something that comes from within. No one, no Udemy class and no Skillshare, not even university can help you with that. It might help bring it out of you. There might be people who would help bring that side out of you, but it all comes down to you in the end of the day. So if you really, really want to know your style, the most important thing is to look within yourself first. That's the primary thing. Look within yourself. Do you enjoy drawing? Where do your interests lie? What kind of art makes you tick the most? And eventually, with time, it will start meshing together, and then you you may never find it. You may never find who you are as an artist, but you'd always be on that journey. And as long as you're happy to be on that journey, then good things will come. Good things will definitely come.